Howdy, howdy, Sony fans. Mike Kahn coming at you live from San Francisco, California. We're here today to talk about a little bit about how Sony integrates iPod connectivity and iPhone connectivity to our products. And here on the table you can see a good example of how Sony's audio unit has put together some of the country's most popular ways of listening to music on an iPod or an iPhone. From the #1 selling iPod clock dock down here to some of our higher-end Muteki systems here give a little bit more bass to the dorm room. But today, here in San Francisco at this press event, we're not really here to talk so much about what we know and love as our shelf systems and our clock docks. We're here to talk a little bit about getting more mobile. Follow me. Come on over here, let me show you. This is a standard Nissan Altima. I want to show you some stuff inside that we all face listening to music. So we're talking about iPod connectivity and how there's a wide world of products outside for the home and the dorm room. But in the car, most people listen to their iPod through aux-in. In fact, most of the cars now come with aux-in. And while that's a good way to listen to music, it's not the best way. We were talking about digital connection over there on the table, and now we're coming into the car where we spend a lot of our time every single day in commutes and getting back and forth to school, and we're talking about an analog connection here. So we've got great digital quality music and an analog connection. There's got to be a better way. And the sound is modulated by the volume control, so I don't get very high fidelity. It tends to wind up over-modulated, and the sound quality gets really harsh. And it sounds much better through headphones than it will in the car. So is there a way to get the same quality sound environment that we were talking about over there with the iPod docks, but in our car? And the answer is yes, and Sony delivers it with our new 2009 Explode line. Let's go check out. On this side of the room, we have an identical Nissan Altima. Looks just like the one over there, except we've done a little bit of a sneak shift, and we changed out the original equipment head unit with a Sony Explode head unit, the new 2009 CDX GT630 UI. Notice the difference on how we're going to use the iPod in this car. Rather than go auxiliary in, I've got a USB that comes with the iPod, and I'm going to plug it into this front USB panel here. Now we're looking at a direct digital connection going through my iPod directly to my head unit. So I'm digital to digital, I'm getting the full quality sound. So one of the advantages here, I can control all the iPod functionality through the head unit. I also have the direct digital audio connection, so my sound quality is better. I get the information about my iPod, so I can leave my iPod in my glove compartment. I can put it in the center console. I can be driving and I can adjust the music without having to actually look at my iPod. I can see who's singing, I can get my playlist, I can get my songs. It just becomes a safer way to integrate with the iPod and a higher quality way. Now this seems really great. Great quality sound. I can enjoy my iPod to the full extent, just like I could with the shelf dock systems and the iPod clock docks. So just to wrap up what we're doing here in San Francisco, it all comes down to this little device right here, the iPod. Sony's been making great music for over 60 years. We make fantastic product, but we can't ignore the fact that the iPods and the iPhones are becoming more and more popular. Because of that, we're in the business of making great sound better. We're taking the iPod experience from being in headphones to being out in a shared environment. Whether you're talking about our vast level of iPod docks, the clock radios, the shelf systems, the Muteki systems, the great home audio products, or like I showed you here today, how Sony Explode is making the iPod easier to integrate into your car for better sound quality, easier enjoyment, and better interface. Thanks a lot for listening. See you on the road.